Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Sanch, welcome back to the Bodybuilding News Network. We have a couple exciting stories for you today, so if you're interested, stay tuned. If you want to consider subscribing to this channel, the monetization from 2024 goes to help retire my parents in 2024. So consider subscribing. We have, like I said, a few interesting stories today. So without further ado, without any further waiting. Is that how you say it? Without further ado. I do believe that's how you say it. Let's go ahead and jump into probably the most controversial thing I've ever talked about on this channel. We talked about it yesterday, and it was, is Samson Dauda behind on his 2024 Arnold Classic prep? I'm going to leave it to you, ladies and gentlemen, the fans of bodybuilding, to make a judgment, to make a call here with these side-by-side comparisons. The 2023 Arnold Classic 8 weeks out versus the 2024 Arnold Classic 8 weeks out. So, and the audio cut out, but I do hope you appreciate the research it took to pull up this footage. But I don't know. I don't even know if I want to give any commentary on the footage we're seeing here. Clearly, the one on the right has better lighting, and they do, Samson's been kind of hopping back and forth last year with the different lightings and the different scenarios he's doing his posing routines in. 2024 and the end of last year, he's pretty much exclusively been doing it at this gym here, the factory gym, in front of that iconic door with the YouTube pause button handles, is kind of the way I look at it. But give me your thoughts on the comparisons. Do you think Samson's behind? Do you think he looks better than he did last year? Let me know down below. Now, update from one of my favorite 212 competitors, and debatably, I think he could be a competitive open guy as well if he ever wanted to, once he locks in the annual qualifications. Once he gets into that top three, is Kareth Baggio getting ready for the New York Pro. I do not believe the Detroit Pro has a 212, but I think that if Kareth wanted to, after, in my opinion, he dominates the 212 lineup at the New York Pro, once he locks in his Olympia qualification, I'd love to see him jump in the open at the Detroit Pro. It's relatively close to the New York Pro, and I'm sure his sponsors would be really excited to see him go there. I'm sure Redcon would love to see him bring home another title. Excited to see him in the open, but of course, best of luck to Kareth. We love him, and best of luck with the Coffee with K. I saw that coming up. Exciting. Now we have Hadi Choopan physique updates with him and Hadi and Hani Rambot, his coach, as well as Phil Heath training with him. And they've actually trained together quite a few times this year. So I'm actually really excited to see the more and more collaborations that Phil has had, as he, in my opinion, he said he's he's the dog in the fight's done. Like, he's not going to compete anymore, is what he said. I'm interested to see what Phil has in store for us in terms of commentary, in terms of working with athletes. I think that the door is wide open for him, and I'm very excited for his future. Next up, shout out to Damienpatrick for tagging us over on Instagram. Athletes, if you want to be on the channel for one of these daily installments of Bodybuilding Today, make sure you tag us on Instagram so I can find you and I can get you in as soon as possible. Shout out to Damienpatrick. One of the, I know myself and CPC Bodybuilding, Brant, are both super excited for this guy to come into the Arnold Classic. In my opinion, one of the freakiest physiques in this lineup, and he definitely has a chance. In my opinion, if I'm going to be very, very bold here, I think Damienpatrick can crack the top 4 at this 2024 Arnold Classic. He's got crazy structure, great symmetry, and I'd say the only thing that he's going to be challenged with is bringing the perfect conditioning. So best of luck to Damienpatrick, and you got to love these hot one takes, because we do not edit. And last but certainly not least, I think one of the I saw it in the tags here. Let me pull it up real quick so I can give some credit. We have who is the best bodybuilder doing who has the best legs currently in bodybuilding, and it's going to be Pingyunlong, who dominated the Singapore Pro, Thailand Pro in the 212, came into the Olympia in the 212, and I just thought he dieted too much, came in a little bit too soft, a little too flat, and he just didn't get the best look from the judges. From then, he's taken off the year going into the men's open. This should be his open debut in 2024. Very, very excited for this young competitor. He's got amazing symmetry, great structure, amazing conditioning, and some of the best legs we've ever seen on stage. So that's the news for today. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing and helping me retire my parents in 2024 with the ad revenue from YouTube, as well as make sure you guys check me out on Instagram and tag me if you have any stories you'd like me to talk about. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys and gals tomorrow.